Alright, welcome back to Let's Play Victoria 2. I'm trying out a few new things here for this and future projects. So I'm just trying out a few things to improve frame rate, and got a new microphone so I can do some, I don't know, slightly more, I guess, neat videos, as in more cleanly made, I suppose. I do things a bit sloppily, as you might have noticed, and I'm going to try to avoid that from as much as I can. So if you remember last time, we put the boot to Sardinia Piedmont and basically moved our entire England army to Brittany, and snagged the region of Limousin, which has a bunch of factories that are closed. And what is this one? There's probably not enough employees to do that. I'll leave it open closed. But there's probably enough employees in Limousin to, yeah. So I'll open these factories. Maybe get some more people into them. Otherwise things look good, and there's 5,000 unemployed workers there. Libyan coast and Asmara region, I don't know, 18 on Libyan coast. Let's see if we actually have a, I'm going the wrong way, we've got, oh, those clerks. There's more clerks here than workers. Whatever. It's not like that's gonna matter a whole lot. So yeah, that's much going there. If we take a look at our budget, it's doing the thing where it's gonna be weird for a couple of days, but it'll kick back in and it'll be closer to this number. When that happens, I'm gonna kick my tariffs down and see how low I can kick my taxes. And I wanted to turn back on full-scale ship buying here because the price is going down, as you can see. So let's automate that, and we're already automating steamers. That's good. So we're replacing our steamers at a good rate. So yeah. Oh, another thing I wanted to look at was what we were producing, and it says we're producing nothing because of the weird thing when you reload the game. Let's start the game up. Go. There we go. See, it's got to do that huge calculation, and then it's like, oh, you're making that stuff. So we're pretty much producing everything that we can possibly make right now. Electricity isn't active. Rubber, oil, obviously tanks and airplanes are not. Fertilizer I thought was unlocked, but I'm not sure. Maybe I just didn't have anybody build them. Fuel, clearly not. So yeah, it'll say we're just not producing any, I guess, because it'll say what you have to have unlocked. So yeah, we're just not producing everything but fertilizer, and it doesn't look like we actually need fertilizer. Okay. So we're looking good on the industrial side of things, except for our numbers. Somebody brought up the fact that you can just build a bunch of factories, and that does work, but it's just kind of gamey, and the numbers don't really mean anything. We don't have a comparable amount compared to Bohemia, but we've got more than enough to hold our own against anyone else. Suez Canal complete. Alright. Grievous insults. Oh, crap. This is H. This is just some rebels. I don't know what they're doing. Oh, that'll be fine. Whatever. I love this picture. It's horribly racist. Okay, so where are we looking? Here at these guys. Okay. Well, I guess a group of Celtic citizens who left the Celtic Union some time ago on an expedition to Asia has been viciously refused. How do you viciously refuse somebody entering into your country? I don't know. You just call them bad names. It appears that the H&E's government has turned gradually to a policy of increasing isolationism, most likely in order to avoid the pains of modernizing their political, economical, and social institutions. This policy of the H&E's government is obviously impairing the advances of Celtic trade, diplomacy, and missionary activities in the region. It must be considered an unjust restriction of the international freedom of movement. You could say our options are limited, and force of arms must be considered. We get a cut down to size, causes belay on Asia, relations go down by 50, and 2% of our pops become more in favor of jingoism, which is what we want. Expansion through warfare is the easiest way to do things in this game. Obviously, it's the only way to do things in this game. Or we could say we can respect and tolerate differences between our respective cultures. Gain 20 relations with Asia, lose 5 prestige. All pops with jingoism gain 2 militancy, which is most of them, I believe. Or at least pro-military, but jingoism is extreme, so maybe not. Percentage of people that support pacifism lose 1 militancy. We're going to pick this one, because fuck those guys. And allows us to demand war reparations as well. And I could probably get a port out of it. But I don't have enough deuterators. I don't know. Yeah, we kind of boarded them right there. Well, let's think about that. I'll have to ship my fleet over from Europe. Oh yeah, that'll be easy. Those rebels don't stand a chance. And I believe that France will just lose, or Sardinia Piedmont will just lose prestige or something when the rebels take over. So it's not like France is going to gain a bunch of land. Okay, let's just combine these fleets. How many do we have? 11? So that's 33. Well, I don't need to get rid of these troops. And then once I'm done with my troops over here, I can just send them over to Europe. Because I don't need very many troops over here. I mean, like, these guys have like 6. They're probably building a couple more. So they have like 9 or 10. Or not 9 or 10 regiments, but like 9 to 12 regiments. I got like 27 sitting on their border. Same here, they got like 15 right here. Probably like 20 something. Oh no, they got a lot. Holy crap, 81. I probably got 100, like 150. This is 61, 51, 27. Yeah. Plus stuff over here, so I've got quite a bit available to me, so not too worried about that. So I guess we'll take advantage of that that thing, and I'm getting some weird thing when it switches tracks. Yeah, I'm gonna send my fleet over. And just send him to here, I guess. So, what do we got? Rebels, riders, whatever. North Italian and French patriots, that makes sense. I don't think I can release anybody over in France. I'm not really interested in doing what I used to do. Italian. Oh no, it's the British flag. No, it's not. I fixed it on New Zealand. Where I release people instead of doing that. I would force people to release other nations, but pretty much balls to the wall expansion from now on. just trying to get as much land as possible before the Great War, whatever happens. World War I just doesn't usually happen in Victoria. The pop demand mod has a few things that make it slightly more likely to happen, but not that much. And it would probably be really bad for us unless we were still allied with the Romans at the time, because we'd probably fight against Russia and Bohemia, Moravia. But are we still allied with Scandinavia? No, and they're allied with Rome. But that puts them in our alliance group. But we'll see. I mean, we never know. So yeah, I'll be back when something else happens. Alright, the Suez Canal Treaty. In 1850, the Suez Canal Treaty was signed, exchanging canal rights for financial reimbursement of £100 million. Well, this is an annuity of £250,000. Okay, and we gain a ton of money. And Colombia declared war on Peru. So, I don't think I actually showed it, but we can actually move ships through here. And our big navy is not doing anything toward that, but what are you doing, guy? Yeah, the big navy we sent is gonna go through there. So that's extremely useful. And it kind of looks weird because it cuts across here. It's going through here, but whatever. When the Papal States want an alliance, we'll talk to the Pope and the Papacy. Now, one of the goals I'm trying to do is to sphere everybody over here: Portugal, Andalusia, Papal States, Morocco. Obviously, not the Roman Empire. Algeria is probably going to get killed by somebody. I think they're at war with Andalusia right now. Yeah, so Papal States or Morocco will probably kill them too. They're all Christian, so I think. But it doesn't really matter at this point. It's fine. Occitania is within the Roman Empire sphere, and I'll probably leave Catalonia and Asturias to them too. So, yeah, Andalusia is one of our traditional enemies, as well as one of our traditional allies, being a kind of a satellite country we set up. And Portugal, for a long time, they were on the Bros list, so you know they were reinstated to the Bros list, and we'll try to do good by them. But getting the entire continent of Africa, aside from our allies, sphered, is probably going to be one of our main goals. Now, obviously, the ownership of Rome of this part of North Africa kind of throws a wrench into it. But I mean, you know, they were fighting the Pope, so I guess that was excusable, I guess. So yeah, I guess our next war target is probably after Asia, because we're actually going to attack them. I might even try to grab a state from them or something. We'll see. Just add a little bit more to the war goals. Probably Nagpur. Get a protectorate on them. It's cost 8 infamy. We're number 1 again. Cool. Oh, probably because we completed the Suez Canal, so it gives us more prestige. Oh, right, my stuff. Yeah. So that'll 8. So I don't quite. I haven't dropped quite enough infamy to do that yet. So. And place in the sun is 9, so. But we'll see when we get there. It'll probably take about, I don't know, a year's of preparation. As you can see here, we've actually cut our tariffs down to 0. I'm going to increase them to 2%, so I can reduce taxes a little bit. And the poor is getting us a lot more money than rich, so, or middle, so I'll see how much I can drop that. We'll see what kind of effect it has on our income. What? Is that shit bugged? Because I already have the Suez Canal, buddy. It's probably just a bug. Yeah. No, our budget's doing fine. I'll tweak it a little bit to try to get it to a good place. And keep preparing. Okay, we've got a martyr here. I'm going to get the consciousness. Another organic work. That's pretty good. On November 20th, 1859, which is a long time from now, Ferdinand de Lesseps erected a bronze bust of Waghorn overlooking the mouth of the Suez Canal in the port of Tefik. On the base, he inscribed these words of admiration: in homage to the memory of a generous and though unfortunate man who, alone, without any help, by a long series of labors and heroic efforts, practically demonstrated and determined the adoption of the postal route through Egypt and the communication between the east and west of the world. So who came up with this? Search for the stamp and lose 10 money either way. Whatevs, doesn't really matter.
And not too soon after, we have created another colony on these islands. As you can see, it's actually two different colonies. But luckily, the troops standing down here counted as being part of this, which is weird. So now we'll just start colonizing this island. Click on it. Jesus. Okay. So what are other colonies? This is not getting the bonus. It's not. So I should have put troops there. Go down here. What did I just guy? Actually, it'd be faster just to send a horse from here up there. And use the clip. Or there, but that's faster. This is part of Lorenzo. Works. That's like just one region. Oh, Lorenzo Mars. Okay, so I can just put it in here. Okay. Alright, so we've got Algeria getting white peace from Andalusia, and the Russian Empire, whatever, they're doing something. We've got a request from the Turkish Caliphate to get military access. I'm gonna decline this, because there's no real reason for me to want to help them. Russia's still winning, so there's no real question of who's going to end up on top here. Yeah. And, I don't know, it's just to humiliate Costas Vallis. Probably just drop a great power spot to America or something. They'll still be a great power, but, yeah, it's not a big deal. Okay, and we've discovered work control and hierarchy, which gives us a factory output efficiency of 2%. That's really good. Yeah. Okay, as expected, somebody declared war on the Papals, or Algeria, and it seems to be Papal States. Now, the Papal States have an army right here, and they don't have an army. The Papal States is going to win, they're going to take this problem. Now they're in the Suez Canal, Piedmont, which means I have to fight a little bit to get them closer to our sphere. I kind of don't want to put them in our sphere because Rome is going to want to attack them again at a certain point. So they still have a truce with them, so we'll wait until their truce runs off in 2 years to to do that. I'm not going to really try to get in my shares as consumer number 2 again, because Bohemia's military power is increasing rapidly, even now. So, yeah, we do have a huge military lead on them, so at least that's good. But then again, the United States is a military lead on them too. Everybody seems to. Yeah, it looks like they actually have the smallest. No, Bohemia and Sardinia and Piedmont. Or Scandinavia. Scandinavia's only got a slight disadvantage, but they have a huge industry disadvantage. So in a potential war between Bohemia and Scandinavia, Bohemia would probably win. And that is actually inevitable, because they require this to form Germany. Unless Scandinavia falls and is feared by them, that would be frightening. But, yeah, we'll see.
Okay, we've got another decision, a reform decision here. Because I still want to kind of get the war in. Normally I'd have another vote on this, but yeah, these are actually kind of minor. I'm already pretty democratic, so it's not like any of these like change our government type or anything. I'm just gonna go with the pop militancy reduction here, and it doesn't even change our upper house numbers at all. So, darn getting crappy anarcho-liberals in here. We got a nice plurality bonus, or a nice plurality number here. Revanchism. The best way to get fascism is to get tons and tons of this, but that requires you to lose. So that's probably not something we're going to be losing. But maybe. I mean, I'm going to go to this the bitter end. So if somebody attacks us and starts winning, like if we get attacked by Russia, Rome, and Bohemia all at the same time, we'll probably lose, and then lose a ton of land or something. Obviously, they can't take everything all at once, but we'll probably get dogpiled if that happens. That will probably be the most exciting thing ever, but, you know, whatever. So we'll see. I believe my fleet is here. Yes, so let's separate off. Let's try to keep the as many regulars as I can. I don't have that many, so probably don't need artillery for this, but I'm going to bring... No, I don't need artillery. Okay, so try not to get the yellow guys either. Just the well-populated troops. There we go, that's 11. Get on the boat. And then go over here. Yeah, I'm gonna check out about that squeak when it changes tracks. Let's make sure I still have the casus belli on them. I do. Okay, so the Russians got their peace deal from the Turkish Caliphate. And I understand why they attacked them, because they were a higher on the list than them. So they'll probably drop. I'm not gonna call my allies in this. Only the really small people are Chile, whatever. Are likely to do it. We'll get 12 prestige out of this. That's pretty good. Who are they protected by? Johor. Okay, who's Johor? I honestly have no idea who those guys are. Jalsamir. This is some like... Oh, right here! Derp. Yeah, I kind of really wanted to get this stuff. But Russia beat me to it, so... You know, it was fair game. Yeah, we'll just do it. Okay. Cut down to size. Dun, 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 dun. Oh no, my money's. Okay, the Turks are demobilizing. And dun, dun, dun. Okay, there we go. And there their troops are. Okay, let's land here. Because you don't want to land on a place. Ooh, Pitt's threshing machine. That's really good. As you can see, it increases our production output for our I guess our farming products, grain, fruit, tea, but it also reduces the size of the RGOs, which means we have more workers to use for other things. So that's really good. It ends up being, since it's a 10% reduction and an increase in productivity, it ends up being about a 10% bonus. So a little bit less than that. Actually, let's. Ooh, who can we? Can increase Polotsk to friendly? Yeah, so we're pretty close to steering them. That's good. Okay, I lost a few. Let's get some. Oh, I added the artillery in. Let's leave the irregulars behind and attack their army here. Well, actually, let's split a bit further and trap them if we can. Okay, see here, that's what the French Patriots did. Not anything bad. Not anything really bad, I should say. We may just actually wipe them out here. We'll see, but you know, this is just in case. Come on, yep, okay. So we'll probably just wipe them out here. Everybody's trying to be nice with us because we're the awesome sauce. Stupid anarcho-liberals. That's right. 0.1%. 0.01%, I should say. I'm losing some conservative votes here, though. That's fine. Alright, let's send a couple of duders out here. I also have this crap, so I have to deal with that sooner or later. But, how much war score do I have already? 1%. What derp. I'm gonna go scope it out. Let's see what we got down here. Looks like 4 provinces. 3 provinces. Mira. Those jerks. Wow. They kind of got the drop on me there. Well, that's the reason we have Australia. Hells yes. Alright, let's go. Get our troops over here. Go bust some heads. Canal dividends. Ooh, got a chance of getting a lot of stuff. Okay. Stop it! Okay. So I gained that much from it. Japan. Japan. So this is the same thing. Now, Japan's actually a good trading partner, and I'm not really interested in fighting them right now. So we'll just pick the second option. What do they want to know? Do they own that? Nope, that's Portugal. It's just 3,000, so I should get easily enough there. Let's turn on our occupation screen. Okay. Militancy. Or, what is that? That other thing. Consciousness. So Chile is now at war with Brazil. Oh, and Rome canceled their military access with Polotsk. That could be bad. So I got a mobilization. Algeria has been annexed by the Papal States. So the last, I think they were Muslim, state in North Africa has been conquered. Okay. That's not gonna work. Okay, so now they're allied with the Papal States. Not necessarily something that I wouldn't expect. And Colombia is beating Peru. I'm not sure who's gonna win here. Because, yeah. Probably, I'm not sure. I'm just got a higher military score. 26, 19. Yeah, 19 with mobilization. Chile is going to crush them. Okay. And I'm allied with them, so that's cool. Again, stupid guys backdooring me. Man, what jerks. Okay, where's my fleets? Not this one. The one that's moving. Right here. There we go. Of course I did. I probably just could actually lose most of their troops through attrition from being in fucking Papua New Guinea. I guess it's technically part of Indonesia now. Russia declares war on Mongolia. Not something that's necessarily unexpected. Ah, Sardinia Piedmont has lost its great power status. That is interesting. Hey guys. Oh, we have a truce with them, so we can't influence them. What that does mean is that we can... they don't have a sphere of influence anymore, so we can start influencing the Papal States. Awesome. But we don't want to, because the Romans are going to kill them sooner or later, so... Or at least their Italian holdings. Or both, because they hold land in both places. Okay, is this a coastal province? Yes, it is. Okay. Okay, so they're doing some stuff. Where's this? Like a Persian provinces. I like the minority building restrictions. Militancy isn't that high, and a 10% assimilation rate is pretty damn good, and it's for 10 years, so that's really good. The other option is you just reduce a little bit of militancy. And let's get the giant polar bear over here who's angry with us for some reason, get their relations up a little bit more. Yeah. In the end, depending on how Bohemia and Moravia's wars go, the United States is probably going to be scarier than them. Although they have 10 times their industrial, Bohemia has 10 times their industrial capacity right now. But yeah, how's our war going? Okay. I'm probably not going to get there before they capture that province, but it's fine. Okay. And they probably don't have regulars there. So get in the boat. Get your ass to Mars. Or Papua New Guinea. get military access with them? Impossible. Okay, whatever. Let's just build up the inner province that needs more help. That could be auspicious. Oh, there you go. Bohemia and Moravia has declared war on Scandinavia. It's on the road to Luxembourg. Honor the military alliance with Scandinavia. They are now part of the Bohemian liberation of Scandinavian Pommern, which is Pomerania.